Hey folks, Crazy Climber 80 here again, and this time we're going to look at game number 3 in our 20 from 1981 series, and this game was created by a company called General Computing Corporation originally, and it was supposed to be an enhancement kit for Pac-Man, and they presented it to the company Midway, and Midway said, no, this should be its own regular Pac-Man game. And the game was originally called Crazy Auto, and then Pac-Man tweaked it a little bit to look like a Pac-Man game, and it even got creative input from the original creators of Pac-Man, Namco, and this is called Ms. Pac-Man. And this game was incredibly popular. It was everywhere. I originally made this number 2 in my 20 from 1981 series, my old one, and then when I did this re-upload, I was flopping back and forth whether to make this number 3 or Galaga number 3. But it was a huge success. Namco even liked the design for Ms. Pac-Man, and they said, yeah, we like it, go ahead. They gave a little input on character creation, so I give them credit in the title of the video. But note that the orange ghost is not called Clyde in this game, it is now called Sue. This game was a tribute to female gamers who made Pac-Man very popular. A lot of women liked Pac-Man, and computer wasn't very good in the demo there. But yeah, they made Ms. Pac-Man as basically a thank you to female gamers, which was a very cool nod. But we'll go ahead and get started. You can only get one extra life at 10,000, just like in the original Pac-Man. But note that there are extra maze exits. The layout of the maze is different. You can tell that it's a woman, that the protagonist is a woman, and this is a very early example of a female protagonist in video games. She has a beauty mark, she has a bow on her head, and she has thick eyelashes, or makeup on her eyelashes, and she has lipstick. It's just very cool design. Whoa, that was close. You can kind of figure out the enemy's AI. You can sort of draw them off to go places they didn't want to. The patterns from Pac-Man, it's hard to make them in Ms. Pac-Man. You can kind of get a little bit of an idea sometimes, but the ghosts have more unique AI. They can shift direction more often than in the original Pac-Man, or at least I think so. But I like it that way. I love this game. This is fantastic. Now most arcade cabinets that had Ms. Pac-Man in them, I think it was like a ROM upgrade or a kit upgrade that gave Ms. Pac-Man turbo boost, and she flew all over the screen. And some would say that's just way too easy, and really it is easier, but it was kind of a challenge not to run into the ghosts. Scoring is generally the same as in Pac-Man. There are different fruits. And speaking of the fruits, yeah, they float now. Oh, and I just missed it. But there's the next one. The fruits float. They move on their own, which was a crazy cool idea. And they enter from one of the exits, or one of the maze exits, and then they exit through one of the other exits. But that was a cool idea. The scoring is like I said, generally the same. one ghost is 200, the next ghost is 400, the next ghost is 800, and the next ghost is 1600 once you catch an energizer or power pill and turn the tables on the ghosts. And there are new fruits. There is a pretzel at 700 points, or worth 700 points. Ooh, Sue almost caught me. Sue became was changed to purple, I think, for the game Pac-Man, just to differentiate it from Clyde. But here, the orange ghost is Sue. The general behaviors from the ghosts are the same. Blinky is the super fast one. Pinky is smart and tries to give chase. Sue here just kind of ambles about in their own direction. Oh, thank you. And Inky also gives chase. But even with Sue kind of ambling about in their own direction, they can still get in your way, unwittingly, I guess. You can kind of predict the ghosts' movement pattern, and you can kind of fake them out to make them go in a direction they didn't want to go, and there's that pretzel. So some cool different prizes. I've always liked pretzels. They're a pretty good filling snack, and they're really yummy with the artificial cheese goop that you can get at like a baseball park or something. The giant soft pretzels. And I love the different layouts for the mazes. There will be like at first just 2 mazes before you get to the intermission. But I like how the intermissions detail the relationship between Ms. Pac-Man and Pac-Man. And it even shows them like they meet and they fall in love. Later on they have a courtship where they chase each other. And then later on they even have a baby. And the baby would appear in other Pac-Man games like Baby Pac-Man and Junior Pac-Man. Neither of which I was crazy about. Especially Baby Pac-Man, I thought was awful. Oh my goodness! Note that they changed direction for me. That was awesome. Yikes. Whoa. That is really useful that there are extra mazes. Now if ghosts are on your tail just like that, note that they're already fast through the maze exits. But if they are right on your tail, keep making turns in the maze. You will eventually be able to shake them enough to get some separation. And here is the chase. Yeah, there's 3 acts. There's they meet, the chase, and Junior, in which they have Junior Pac-Man or Baby Pac-Man dropped from a stork. And that final intermission will repeat, I think, like 3 or 4 times, and then there won't be any more intermissions after that, I don't think. Now, this pair here is worth 2,000, and the prize after that is a banana, and that is 5,000. Make sure to get those prizes. But they will not stay that same prize. They will eventually recycle older prizes. As in regular Pac-Man, later on in the maze, or later on in the game, as you pass a bunch of mazes, the duration of the ghosts being blue or even flashing diminishes considerably, and eventually the ghosts will just turn around when you eat a powered pellet or energizer. Yeah, I saw this at every arcade back in the day, and yeah, my my dad, who was a grocery manager at a department store called Fred Meyer's, I would sometimes meet him in the cafe. It was called Eve's Buffet, and it was blah. But I would sometimes meet him in the cafe on his lunch break, and I saw this. That was the first time I'd seen Ms. Pac-Man. It was a tabletop cocktail. Yeah, get that banana especially. That's 5,000 points. Crap. I thought that was going to happen. But, as in the original Pac-Man, and it might happen more often in Ms. Pac-Man, there's sometimes a glitch where you can go right through the ghosts. Oh, just got it. I can usually get around 70,000 or so on this game. If I use the speed up kit, there was like an upgrade kit or something where Ms. Pac-Man is super fast and the ghosts are the same speed as normal, which is great. That ended up being the version you'd usually see at the arcades, the speed up hack or kit, and I would do much better at that one. Well, it was easy, although it can sometimes be challenging because you'll fly all over the screen with your speed up cheat or kit. Ah, damn it. Had a feeling he was going to try to turn downwards and get me, and he did. As in the original Pac-Man, study the eyes of the ghosts. If you see the eyes are pointing away different from where you are, maybe you can get yourself out of trouble by following the ghost. Or taking the opportunity to get away. Yikes. Leave me alone. Ooh. Yeah, the duration of the power pill is a lot shorter now. Learn what areas you want to clear out early, because you don't want to get trapped at certain junctures, or leave a certain difficult area to clear when you're being tailed by a bunch of ghosts. Just takes a little while to get used to, and kind of know ahead of time whether you're gonna put yourself in serious danger or not. And don't hesitate to god damn it. Don't hesitate to wiggle the joystick back and forth to psych a ghost out to go a direction that they didn't want to. And note that at the beginning of the stage, it'll take a while before they reverse course, and then later on in the maze they might reverse course again once or twice. There's a number of glitched screens if you can make it incredibly far in this game, and we'll look at those later on. Some of them you can clear. It's very hard to do, but some of them you can clear. This is the last unique maze, completely unique maze. There will be recycled mazes from earlier with different colors. And like I think I said later on, yikes, oh my god, that was fortunate. Later on, the power pill will not even work. It'll just make the ghosts go the other direction. Yeah, I can usually get somewhere close at least to 70,000. This is definitely one of my better games. I managed to get to like 80-something thousand, I think. But yeah, this was a massive success. I like this and Galaga a lot, and I was kind of flip-flopping. Do I make this number 2 or Galaga number 2? So I guess Galaga is going to be number 2. And it's probably pretty obvious to hardcore arcade gamers what number 1 is going to be. And I just missed that fruit. I did that a couple times. I missed it just as it was going through the exit for the last time to disappear. Gotta get the banana whenever you see it. Banana and the pear are definitely worth going for. Yikes. Ah, crap. Maybe I should have taken the far right turn. Should have taken that left turn at Albuquerque. But at any rate, that was Ms. Pac-Man. And it was originally to be an enhancement kit for Pac-Man called Crazy Otto. But then Midway liked it so much they snapped it up and turned it into Ms. Pac-Man game. And there's the speed up kit. And yeah, I did much better with the speed up. There is challenge to try to not fly over the place and ram into ghosts. But yeah, this ended up being more often seen than the original Ms. Pac-Man, the speed up one. But we will also see me eat the energizers and not have the ghosts change in just a moment. But yeah, my best games of Ms. Pac-Man are with the speed up kit. Yeah, see, they don't even change at all, they just turn direction. And now we're going to look at the glitched screens. Starting on stage 134, the screens are glitched, and the first ones are upside down like this. You can clear them though. The game acts like the maze is right side up, so eat the dots on the opposite side of where they appear. So if like there's dots that you see in the northwest corner, eat the dots in the southeast corner. But later on there will be split screen stages that I don't think you can clear, so it's effectively like a kill screen. If you can somehow get to board 142, the game will crash. The game will crash and restart. But that was Ms. Pac-Man, originally by General Computing Corporation and licensed to Midway with input from Namco in 1981, late 1981. Generally, I think seen in arcades in early 82. Well, this is Crazy Climber Ace, and thanks for watching game number 3, Ms. Pac-Man, and I will hope to see you soon with game number 2. Stay cool, everybody. Bye-bye.